Yo, this is the What Rapid Combat Sports Network. I just want to get in something in regards to some of the shit we saw yesterday, right? It's purely speculation, obviously, because there's no proof either way in regards to any of the stuff that happened being a mirage, right? Um, we saw this face off go on yesterday, man. So it's kind of trippy. We saw this face off go on yesterday, guys, right? So let me bring it up, right? Let me bring it up. So we saw this Teofimo face off go off yesterday, right? Been thinking about this for it's already been since last night up till now, right? Up till now. Um, I'm starting to wonder if it was just a mirage, guys. The reason I'm wondering if it was a mirage in a sense. And I don't know if you guys know what a mirage is or if you guys can pronounce mirage. Hopefully you guys can. Hopefully the people who watch this channel know what a mirage is, right? Mirage is a facade, something fake, something you see on the horizon that is not gonna happen, right? Basically something that is a visual in front of you, but really doesn't really exist. It doesn't exist, and it's just it's just a. You ever seen like that old stuff, those old movies where someone's in the desert and they look over the horizon, right? They've been in the desert for 7 days without water, right? And then they look over the horizon, and over the horizon, what do they see? They see a oasis, an oasis of water, right? They see an oasis of water and stand there and look at it, and they start running to it. Oh shit, there's an oasis. I've needed water for 7, 8 days, right? I've needed water for 7 to 8 days, and I think I'm gonna get me some water right now, right? I think I'm gonna get me some water finally because I've been in the desert for 7 to 8 days, and oasis in the long and far away, right? So I'm gonna run to it and get the water, right? He runs up, person runs up, and what does it end up being? A mirage, guys. A mirage, right? So I'm starting to wonder if this whole thing is a mirage. The only thing that has me thinking it might be a mirage is the man. Both these men, both the fathers, seem to be a little too calm, right? Like if I'm sitting there, if I'm standing there, and I'm Junior Lopez, right? If I'm Junior Lopez, I'm thinking, why not smack Bill Haney over the head, right? Um, why are we right here? Why are we right here with decorum? Why are we right here with basically like two human beings who are respectful or just very staged, right? I don't know, man. To me, it just seems off. And the reason it seems off because I don't think Teofimo's staying at 135. So what's the point of all this shit? Now that I'm thinking of it, right? What's the point of all this, right? Teofimo has belts. Teofimo's been a champion. Teofimo's been doing work all over the place, right? Um, regardless of what you think of the outrate, the work rate this year, right? Regardless of what you think of the work rate this year, um, you got to give it to him, right? He beat people. Teofimo actually beat people, right? He's not out here flexing with nothing, right? He beat Nakatani, he beat Richard Comey, he beat Lomachenko, right? At the time, many thought Lomachenko was a pound for pound guy, right? Obviously, not on what Repit's book, not on what Repit's mind, right? I never thought Lomachenko was like the greatest of all time or a pound for pound boxer because to me, he's always been a 130 pounder. He's always been a lower weight class guy, right? Who just was effective at 135, who found it comfortable to fight at 135, also had a lot of opposition at top rank that they would feed him for him to become this person that we know as Lomachenko, who has 2 losses, right? Uh, matter of fact, funny thing, right? Funny thing about getting into Lomachenko has, I believe, 2 losses, right? He lost to Salito and he lost to Teofimo, right? That's the same amount as Mikey has, right? Mikey, we just saw him take a loss to Sandor yesterday, right? So I'm not sure if a lot of the people who were backing Lomachenko at the time when they were saying he was the pound for pound greatest of all time. I understood the boxing skills he has, right? I understood that he has a lot of techniques. He has a lot of things that work well, right? But looking back now that I'm seeing some of the stuff that's going on, right? I question Lomachenko right now. I question him, right? Because he has two losses, just like Mikey Garcia, right? He has two losses, just like Mikey Garcia. Um, and few fights, right? I think he has a total of 16 fights, 16-2. So if we just took the name off of Lomachenko and just put any other fighter, 16-2, right? Um, yeah, it's just weird, man. But not gonna diminish Lomachenko. Just saying that Lomachenko is a. I think we might have overrated Lomachenko in regards to pound for pound, right? He's still a great fighter. Obviously, no one at 135 other than Teofimo has a resume like that, right? Teofimo brushed him off, did him the way few thought he would do him, right? Did Lomachenko the way nobody could have predicted that, right? Not even Teofimo's camp. I think Teofimo's camp thought they were gonna knock him out, right? They thought they were gonna have more of a power over him in a sense, right? Instead of outbox him, but ended up outboxing him, which is another trait that Teofimo has, right? But let me go back into talking about what I consider why I say this might be a mirage, right? Uh, it's a mirage in the sense that as we can sit here and say today, right? Is anybody really think? Does anybody really think that Devin Haney and Teofimo are gonna fight within a year? All right. Now I'm just thinking of it logically. Does anybody really think that these two guys are gonna fight within a year? So what are we really doing here? What is really going on here? Is this a clout chase agreement by both of them? I know Teofimo. I don't know if Teofimo Jr. would agree to this. I think he might not even be aware of what's going on. He might just have gone there to the whole thing, right? But Senior is looking suspect, and so are both the seniors, right? Both of the seniors, because I've never seen seniors be that calm. Teofimo Senior be that calm in regards to going after an opponent, or going after a opposition, right? Let me ask something else. Would would you see Teofimo Senior be this cordial with Lomachenko Senior? I don't think I would have seen that, right? I'm not sure. I can't remember back to basically when they were basically having that whole discussion of fighting Lomachenko, right? I can't really think back to remember if Teofimo Senior had a run in with Lomachenko's Senior, right? Or Papachenko as they call him, right? I can't really think back to know if that was something that was happening, right? Uh, but it'd just be interesting. Like to me, something just seems off, right? This is just what Repet's opinion, though, right? It's just what Repet's opinion. Like I just don't know that this isn't just a whole cabal of clout. Now that I'm thinking of it, um, I don't blame him for doing it. I don't blame either for doing it, right? But to me, it's starting to seem like this might be a whole cabal of clout, guys. I just I just thought I was just thinking it over, and it's just weird to me. Like I said, like I don't see these two guys fighting even next year. Now that I'm thinking of it, right? And the thing is, I never seen Junior Sanchez or Junior Sanchez Junior Lopez. I never seen him that calm in regards to this type of actions, right? I'm used to seeing Junior be more on the attack mode, right? I know you can't always be that way, but I'm just it just dawns on me that it's weird that he was never on the attack mode in regards to all this, right? He was never he was never in the prototypical stance that we usually see Mr. Lopez in, right? I'm used to seeing Mr. Lopez attack opposition. I'm used to seeing him be more rowdy. I'm not used to seeing him stand side by side by somebody and look tentative. That's why I'm like, what happened? Is this fake? Because I know this man. I know Teofimo Lopez isn't fake. this junior, I could tell you he wasn't fake, but I'm questioning the other motives around everybody, right? Like I can spot maybe Bill Haney might have been a little fake, maybe Devin Haney, maybe even Teofimo Sr. I don't know, man. It's just weird. Shit's weird to me. Um, I've never seen this type of shit, man. Keeping it real, let's go and do another one, right? Eddie Reynoso's a calm guy. Eddie Reynoso's a calm guy, but I always see him kind of turned up, right? He's always kind of turned up. Like I don't know if he'd be standing by opposition the same way like this is happening. We couldn't even go into Derek James or any of these other coaches or handlers, as I would say, right? I'll tell you another one, right? Henry Garcia, right? Henry Garcia, which is Ryan's dad. Ryan Garcia, right? I can't picture Ryan Garcia's dad standing side by side with either of these two gentlemen right here. I've seen actually Henry Garcia go in on both these guys, right? On both Teofimo Sr. and Devin Haney Sr. or Bill Haney, as they call him, right? So it's just odd to me, man. Like it's odd to me, right? I'm not sure if this is just this. And I'm gonna say something else, which my friend, my brother Algarete said on one of his videos. Shout out to Algarete, Boxing Algarete. Subscribe to Boxing Algarete, guys. Subscribe to Boxing Algarete, right? Because he's the one that came up with this point in his video, right? But I have to say it, right? I have to say it. This thing took clout from the man, Sandor Martin, right? It ended up taking all his clout. All the clout that Sandor was gonna win after the fight, right? The Mikey clout after beating Mikey, which was one of the biggest upsets to happen in a while, right? All that clout was taken. It was taken away. This man's day was stolen, man. This man's day was stolen. Matter of fact, I had to pull this picture up just to remember how the guy looked like. That's how fast they took his clout, right? So it's something to behold. It's something to talk about, man. It's something to talk about because it's just weird how these things pop off, and how they pop off, right? It's just odd. Um, like anything, I would have liked to see something more action if this was real, right? More action. I think I heard Bill Haney say on previous videos. I've seen Bill Haney say on previous videos or on certain streams, right, that he told Devin on the night of Ryan Garcia, on the night of the Ryan Garcia fight, right? He told Devin that he should slap. So let's put this in context, guys. Let's put this in context, right? He told Devin, Bill Haney told Devin that he should slap Ryan Garcia, okay? That he should have slapped Ryan Garcia, right? So where was the same energy right here, guys? Where was the same energy for the slapping people, right? Where was the same energy for being that aggressive, that type of fighter that wants to make fights? The Larry Holmes double jump kicks off the limousine, guys. Where was all that, right? I didn't see it. I didn't see any of that Larry Holmes double jump kicks off the limousine. Never once did I see it, right? I would have liked to see it. I would have liked to see something else go hard, right? The shouting match was good now that I think of it, but what else? We could have seen something else. Why not the double jump kick? Why not the whole helter skelter? Why not the Mike Tyson when he's about to hit someone on the back, right? Might as well, since we're going there. Make it to where a fight is gonna happen, that we know a fight's gonna happen, not just a shouting match. Now that I'm thinking of it, right? Pretty darn staged, if you ask me. A lot of people say it is staged, right? But what I'm saying is staged in the facts that regards to, like, I'm not sure if this aggression, especially by the two elderlies, I don't think it was to the point where it was too out of control, right? Now that I'm looking at it, right? Like I said, that's why in the title, So when the title of this video I have it saying it's a mirage, right? So in any case, guys, I want you guys to tell me if this shit is a mirage, if this shit's real. What you think about Bill Haney avoiding slaps or not telling Devin to slap somebody? Also, what you think about Teofimo Sr. Not being as lit as he is, right? Like he looked like someone seen, I would say, Bill Haney, it looked like he was looking at his friend Bill Haney and they were like, we're friends here. You know what I'm saying? And that kind of shocked me, guys. That kind of shocked me. Like I said, I don't think I would have seen either one of these two individuals friendlying up with Henry Garcia, who Henry Garcia has talked mad shit about both of these people too, right? Which is, again, that's something about fathers in boxing, right? That they're all over the place, right? And thank God for that, right? We all like seeing the fathers in boxing. That's how it should be, right? But it's just crazy, guys. It's just crazy. So in regards to all that, guys, I just wanted to get a little rant off on this. Is this shit a mirage? Is this shit real? Are you not even 1 to 10? Yes or no? Is this fight ever gonna happen, or is this a bunch of bullshit, guys? Is this just a bunch of bullshit, and is this a handshake, friendly handshake behind doors to make a big old statement of clout that they knew that after the fight, the lone fight that was happening on Saturday, that they would get a lot of clout and they would get a lot of social media recognition for this, due to the fact that there was only one fight happening yesterday and they can take over the weekend with this, right? So you guys tell me in the comment section and tell me what you guys think, if this shit's clout, if this shit's a mirage or what. For What Rep at Combat Sports, I'm out, guys.